Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be planning the week of March 6th through the 12th. This is the dashboard planner that I use as my social media planner. It works really well for me. I can put the work I need to get done, non-day specific work I need to get done over here, filming and that kind of stuff. And I can put what posts are happening where, it's day specific stuff on this side. So I really do like this planner for that stuff. So the theme I'm going with is brought to us by the Decorative Planner Challenge. That's the hashtag. And one of the options is Plant a Flower Day, which falls on the 12th. So with spring right around the corner, daylight savings time, all of that stuff, I thought that was a good one. The Pretty Posy kit that I just got from Planners Anonymous, I will link the unboxing of that in the cards up above. But it's all about flowers and gardening and that kind of stuff. Little less on the gardening, but there's enough gardening stuff in here. And of course the florals that I can definitely get the Plant a Flower Day. And this paper with all the little seed packets, I mean, if that doesn't say plant a flower, I don't know what does. So the problem with it is it's meant to go portrait. It won't really, or I mean landscape, it won't really look good if I go portrait. So I could use it maybe down at the bottom and finish the edge with my boxes and whatnot. And I've done that multiple times before, but I think in this particular case, it calls for ripping the paper because I don't want to I'm going to have to put a couple of big boxes on here and I don't want to cover that all up. So I was thinking I could rip the paper diagonally and still fit a couple of boxes on here. I could also try to fit my habit trackers in here, but I'm not sure that's going to work. So the first thing I'm going to do, I can rip it this way, but then the problem is all my functional stuff is close to the discs and I'm right-handed, so my hand is going to be coming into contact, bumping up against the discs a lot if I go this way. So I think it makes more sense to go this way. Since I want to blend into a white sheet of paper, I'm going to rip up so that my wide right white edge helps me blend. So what I need to do, I know I need to aim for kind of this corner. I need to figure out where my starting point is. So if I line my paper right up and I look at where my corner is, I'm right here. So here's where I want to start my rip. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to rip up and just kind of aim for this corner here, the opposite corner. Okay, so like I said, ripping up. I don't want too wide of an edge. I'm getting a super wide edge. That's okay. There we go. All right, so I still have this page that I can use for something else, but this piece now is going to go, uncurl, is going to go here. So let's go ahead and glue that down. I'm just going to grab, this is just the backing off of a piece of contact paper that I used for a different project. Grab my tape runner and tape this down all the way around, even in between where the punches will go, and then I'll grab my punch and punch it as well. There we go. Not sure why I had so much trouble getting that out of my punch. It's punched all the way through. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and white out all the words over here because I don't want any of those to show, and we'll come up with ways to mask them. And actually, looking at this and knowing what I need to write on here, I don't actually feel like I need to add boxes, but I kind of want to. So just to kind of bring some of this color on up across the page. So I pulled the Mojo Jojo plans. I pulled orange and yellow because I like this dark brown yellow and I like this medium orange. So what I thought I could do was I could go ahead and go horizontal. but I think I want to go ahead and use an empty one and go vertical and kind of come, I could come here with one and maybe here with one and then figure out something up here for habit trackers or quote. So let's do that. So what I can do is use a small box for my functional word to cover that up, and then this can come down just low enough to cover that lower whiteout. And I can faintly see those boxes there, but it doesn't bother me. Okay, let's do the same thing down here with an orange one. So what I want to try to do is touch the ripped page, but my higher priority is actually to cover up the whiteout. And I can't really do both. So the other option is to hold off sticking this box because I know I want to cover these dots up. Maybe if I use some washi tape along that whole side, that'll buy me the space that I need. So I have the washi tape from the newest kit, but this was actually Pretty Posy 2, Pretty Posy 2.0. So there was an original Pretty Posy, and I've been a subscriber to Planners Anonymous long enough that I have that one as well. So here's that washi tape. So what I can do is grab either one of these washies, any of these washies. The one with the bumblebees can work, but I think one of these medium floral ones is going to be wide enough as well. Yes. So I just need to decide which one I want. So this is the new one. It's got the signs in it, but I don't think those necessarily have a directionality to them. And this is the original. Okay, so voting time, which one? They both look pretty good. My question is coming down to, do I want the bee? And will it bother me that the sign is sideways? I think it might bother me that the sign is sideways. So let's go ahead and go with the original one because it doesn't have the bees, but it also does not have the sign. So I've got an uneven rip here at the top. We're going to just take advantage of that and start it up here right under March. I'm just going to go right along the edge of the page, down low enough to get me to get the dots covered up, as well as that lower whiteout, to just buy me that extra distance that I need. And then the only question is, what do I do down here? Do I tuck this under? I think it's going to mesh well enough to tuck under if I can get this paper peeled back up. It's curling not because I pulled the washi too tight, it's curling because I curled back the paper. There. That looks okay. I like that. All right, so now I can stick my orange box on here and accomplish what I wanted, which is covering the whiteout, but also being over far enough to touch this paper. And my bullet points up here are covered as well. All right, let's grab a small orange and a small yellow for my functional words. So now the question is this wide enough to make it all the way to that whiteout? And I don't think it is, so let's go one size bigger. Same thing with the yellow. And I like to swap them, so is this wide enough? I don't think it's gonna be. You know what? It is. Let's do it. I didn't think that was going to be wide enough. Excellent. Okay. Let me grab my small shop stickers for some functional words. I kind of want to use this inspiration word. So these are from Orange Umbrella Sticker Co. Little things can also work. I like it because it's about the same size across as inspiration. So inspiration will be what my themes are going to be and other things I need to get done. And then little things will be filming, my workflow. And then the last thing is I need 3 habit trackers over here. Oh, we should put something over here. Should probably keep it, if I can, this same font. Let's see if I have YouTube or anything similar in that font. I do not. So we will, there's this week, that'll work, except I don't have it in clear. I could put film over here because basically that is where I put what video is posting each day. Let's do that. But what I'm gonna do is look for something to go, or, okay, first let's figure out what we're putting there. So I've got the sticker book here. We need something to go across that, and then I can decide, do I want, I mean, like I could use one of these and put the word film because it's super, super skinny. I could use something like this. I could use something like that. Here we go. There's the seed packets. And there's some, let's do this. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. But I can stick them together. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this entire strip, build out this entire strip here, and then we'll use the white paper sticker over top of it. Because that is that same pattern with the little flower seed packets. So if you stick these carefully, these stickers together carefully, it looks like one big long continuous strip. Okay, so since I have a patterned sticker there, I don't actually now want clear. So I can go back and snag that one that said this week. Here we go, this one. Because it's white paper. Perfect. Same font, that is perfect. All right, so far so good. Starting to bring some of this color over here. Let's figure out my habit trackers. So I definitely want to go back to the page where I got that and get those 2 habit trackers. I need 3. So we'll grab these 2. Oh, and one of these will work. It doesn't really matter which one. Except I've got 1 gold and 2 not gold. So let's put the gold one in the middle. So let's, and I want to cover the white out, so let's come all the way up with the first one. All the way down with the third one. And then split the difference with this one. Except I wanted the gold one. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Do those look straight? Not really. This one looks crooked. The one that had the line it was going up against is the one that looks the most crooked. Okay, and then I'm going to grab a brown Papermate Flare and write in what these are for. While my Papermate Flare, while I still have it out, I'm going to grab my circle stencil from Happy Planner and draw my bullet points back in. I'm just going to fit as many on here as I can, but let them be spaced the way they're spaced. So this side's looking pretty darn good. I want to do a little tiny bit more deco, but let's come back over to this side now. So for this side, I need stat boxes and bullet point lists. So we can use these stickers again for the stat boxes. So I want a stat box on each day. Basically, I do my subscriber count change. So I'm going to use this size and I'll put one on each day, and I'll just go back and forth on colors. And then for checklists, I love the checklists in this book because if I use a, I've just got a, let's see, where is it? Here it is, a Jelly Roll 10. I can draw dots in between the dots, and the spacing lines up as well. So I'm gonna go ahead. I just need to cut the bottom portion of the checklist off. I don't need that last dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it the last one dot or the last 2 dots? I can't remember. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab a straight edge and cut these off. Yep, here we go. I cut off the last 2 dots. Cut these off. I'm gonna do half orange, half yellow, and the same thing with the stat boxes. Put those on there, draw in my white spots with my jelly roll, and then I will be back. When you use a jelly roll to do something like that, it's gonna be a little bit obvious at first, but once you get some writing on there, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. Make sure you let your jelly roll dry really, really well before you touch it. And then you can check off on top of it. I've done that. I've done this lots and lots of times, and you can check off on there. So I also do have a link in the description box for Planners Anonymous. If you use that link, you will get a discount on your first month's subscription, and I will get some loyalty points. I'm waiting to hear back. They did offer some option, the possibility for a little bit better link for me to offer to you all. So once I have details on that, I will absolutely let you know and go back and refresh those links. All right, so I gave these a couple minutes to dry. The last thing I want to do then is bring a little more deco over to this side, because once I get writing on both sides with the same color pens, it's really going to help draw the 2 sides together. So I want to put some of these like gardening things on each of these stat boxes. Ooh, and I wanted to do one of these pieces of ripped paper. So I love that these are in the kit now. I want it to be in this corner so it echoes that. So it's going to need to basically go like this, but see how she's got the white edge here on the sticker? That exactly matches the way I did my white edge here. So we're going to put this right here, and if I need to, I will tuck it under the stat box. But I just love the way that's going to echo exactly. Do I want to tuck it under? I think I do, because these are on top, so I want this one to be on top so the 2 sides match. So we're just going to pull up the very edge of this stat box so I can tuck the sticker under. Should have thought of this. I always put something in this corner. I should have thought. That's okay. We're peeling up just fine. There we go. Perfect. Those 2 sides match so well now. That's awesome. Okay. So here I've got some seed packets. Let's put a couple of those on. The pruning shears, the little garden rake. 2 more. I could do the little pile of pots. I mean, it's a little bit big, but I don't use the last line on Wednesday. So I can try to move this box over a little bit so that I have more of the space available to write on. Excellent. Okay, one more thing for right here. I could put a flower. Like, all of this stuff adds up to having flowers. Oh, there's the garden gloves. Those are cute. Ooh, here we go. Girls. Coffee girl. Need coffee. Coffee to get all the stuff done. And then let's put a couple girls over here. Like, this one's working on her computer, so that could definitely be for editing my YouTube videos. And then there's one always she's planning. And since the other box is for what my different themes are going to be, actually doing the planning, that fits for that one. I kind of want to put a couple up here too. Like, since it's Plant a Flower Day, let's put this girl who's got her little watering can and flowers. Let's put her here. We're gonna just stand her right on top of that box. And then one here, maybe the girl holding the flowers now that they've already been grown. I love the minis. The minis are the favorite for a lot of people, actually. There. So cute. Okay, still need one more thing for right there. I really think I want a flower. How about, since I've got lots of orange and yellow, how about one of these purplier ones? Yeah, oh yeah, that works. There. That looks really great. I don't really think I need much more. I mean, normally I would look for a quote or something to put down here, but I just don't think I need it. I think it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and put it in my planner. So there we go. There is my Plant a Flower Day spread for the 12th. Using the Planners Anonymous Pretty Posy 2 kit. I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to try, like I said, small shops and stickers that aren't specifically sized for a happy planner. You absolutely can make a beautiful spread come together using non-traditional stickers. I'm going to be absolutely thrilled to look at this for a week next week. So if you like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, dropping me a kind word or a smiley face. All those interactions with my videos help me with the YouTube algorithm and are a great way to support me and help me grow. Thank you.